un momento.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, hello there, good afternoon. According to the language exchange program, we are gonna talk about a few topics like the teaching for understanding 1 year abroad, the advantage we're gonna have if we travel to another country for studying English, and the places for students in this moment with the government of Donald Trump. And beside that, Sandra Vilena is gonna talk about the exchange program as a part of the transnational mobility. And we have one more topic with calories. And the one I'm gonna explain to you is gonna be the performance or the effectiveness of having a native partner working with you. So we can start listening to Hyber in this moment, please. Hyber is going to explain some topics from teaching and understanding the year abroad. Hyber?
Okay. Sorry, my camera it's bad.
It's okay, no problem. You can go ahead.
In advance, the best wish for all. I hope that everything topic, the subject you select is teaching for understanding the year abroad, touch on for staying, the reflective learning. First of all, the objective is to help students to be more autonomous and self-reflective abroad in order to increase culture and interculture benefits because they are useful for learning the language, preparing students for its already. According to Jerome Brunner, it is necessary to apply the context already because it allows to equate the means with the skills to understand, feel, and act in the culture world. I also think that spending a year abroad helps to better understand the culture and behavior by learning from its native inhabitants, traditions, ideas, ways for thinking, etc. Being immersed in the culture develops linguistic skill with more native sound and different thinking. Now I am going to focus on what the reading of the proposed topics is about. I want to emphasize that my contribution is based on the proposed reading about the years abroad. In this text, we talk about data collected in surveys to students. The tutor has described a student program designing for students who are going to undertake studies abroad. The objective is to help students to be more autonomous and self-reflective, knowing that abroad culture and multicultural benefits increase because they are immersed in their own culture and that of others, as well as the results of an intercultural research where discussing important issues. The results of this research showed that the students are directly involved with individual learning besides on the teaching and learning. The curriculum focus on promoting issues of self-regulation and ownership with implicit and explicit ideas for culture learning, interculture, in classroom observation, where students return more fluency to their countries. In the first course was given by literary and media texts with related topics, intercultural competence, constructing selected models, intercultural learning, concept and process, uh, reactions to living abroad and adjustment strategies. Study abroad research empirical findings. The idea of carrying of the course is to identify in the students' comments on general visions. The second course was called Intercultural Learning for the Years Abroad. The theory and practice beside on intercultural, the objective was for students to learn motivated by other students who articulate their own objectives of already in an online learning forum in a second entry of Blackboard. Students were asked to identify what action points they should take to achieve their goals during the year. They talk about obstacles to learn. I also identify to propose academic curriculum, a creation of the learning motivation and scaffolding to use knowledge outside the classroom, propose change other curriculum change that will be made during the already. Besides on the teaching and learning knowledge. Finally, you have to. This study proposes an academic curriculum especially to prepare its students to continue Erasmus to Germany, but the idea of fostering thoughtful learning and identifying and creating individual goals during the already resonate with other mobile groups. Thank you so much.
All right, Herbert, thank you. I guess I could say some topics about your uh, the importance for teaching to your students when they pretend to be abroad. And the main point is gonna be the multicultural aspect they are gonna see as soon as they leave this country. So we, as a teacher, we most indicated to the students the importance to learn another cultures according to the place they are gonna be. I think somebody else has a question. Mayra, do you have a question for your partner?
Yes, I have a question.
Please. Thank you.
Please, Hyber.
Okay.
Why spending a year abroad very productive?
Mm,
Why spending
What?
a year abroad very productive?
okay. Perfect. Is an interesting question for this topic because spending a year abroad is very productive because it helps students first of all to exchange culture, ways of thinking, allows reflection on learning. It is also an educational experience, a personal and professional. Uh, Language you learn faster by direct contact with the natives and the need to be able to communicate. You know better the culture, understanding your language, ways of living and thinking of its inhabitants. Also, this will be evident when you return from foreign as pure learning is noted in the development of the four English language skills. Okay?
Okay, Hyber, thank you very much for your answer. Anybody else has a question for Hyber? Okay, let's go to listen Mayra, and she's gonna do some opinions about the importance of the presidents when they have in charge the education, in this case, Donald Trump. Please, Mayra.
Okay, I listen you. My reading's name is Opportunities and Insights. It's about a story international students in the Trump area. Um, the document is a research done through interviews with foreign students from different universities. The reason why the United States represent the best option to meet their goals. But also because since the Trump president took the position of the country has decreased the enrollment for students, for it is contextualized for some of the advantages that having foreign hate students has for the country. And the first advantage is about international students contribute substantially um, to the economy, contribute more than 35 billions to the U.S. economy. The U.S. economy not only with tuition dollars, but also with spending with food and books, paying rent, spending on travel and entertainment. Having international students present in the United States both enhances the worldwide reputation of U.S. It contributes the process of integration, tolerance, and respect from the cultural diversity in the classroom. The last advantage is about the number of enrollment every year in the different universities sustains the U.S. against the world with the best international. The other part is about despite this, Donald Trump, 2 days after becoming president, began to take out new immigration policies and change the conditions and restriction on visas, for example, as not being able to travel to see their families in holiday seasons on and their vacations, not having the programs employment for you graduate students in addition to give priority to Americans when they are present for job interviews. The employer must hire more Americans than foreigners, which decrease the labor possibility of many young people, therefore have chosen to leave their universities or not see the United States as an opportunity. But the young people see the United States is an equal opportunity, is a dream, is the best option, which will give them the labor guarantee in the United States or in their country of origin. But with the Trump era, anxieties have arisen because the consequence of the new laws for foreigners and the closed doors that are now being present to them.
All right, Mayra, that's it. I
Yes,
have
this is my reading.
okay. Thank you very much. I have a question for you. I would like to know if I study over there, do I have any opportunity for working?
Um, Please again.
Do I have any opportunity for work if I graduate over there? If I graduate in the United States, can I work?
Okay. It's difficult because before the Trump era, it was easy to study at work. But now with immigration policies, the possibility has been inherited because the Americans have priority. Um, that is to say, entrepreneur must take in account the curriculum of the Americans. After the foreigners, in addition, they no longer have the university employment program, which allows them to graduate and continue working. So now it's difficult to work in the United States.
Okay, that's true. I agree with you. Thank you very much. Anybody else has a question for Mayra?
Yes, I have a question.
Please, Sandra.
Why do students think that the United States is an opportunity?
Well, according to interviews, they say that is for the level of education of the different universities because they believe that having foreign degrees will serve them more in their country of origin, for the recognition of hard work, and also because they feel that strengthen their learning.
Great. Anybody else want to make a question? Want to do a question? Okay. Thank you, Mayra. We are gonna keep on working with Sandra Milena. She's gonna explain our topics about the exchange programs as a part of the transnational mobility. Please, Sandra.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good. In the
Excellent.
last in the last 10 to 20 years, staying abroad for the longer period of time has become more and more popular in Germany, especially for young people from the middle class oriented to the education. It has become a normal option to spend some time in other country. The reasons are multiple. Some see it as career options, others as a way to learn another language or they have an intercultural experience, and some even as a way to have the moment of their lives. The normality of this phenomenon lies only partly in the increased number of people ac- actually going abroad for have international experience. Bexis this the month of the consequence of the second modernity, bringing more but also the necessary, the choose, and the construct when one's own life story. The word exchange doesn't indicate the direct exchange, meaning that someone is coming on the changing family at the same time or afterwards. It rather compares to the intercultural exchange that should take place between the student and his or her new family or community. This intercultural aspect is a key factor since besides learning for foreign language, the aim of such programs is to enhance this exchange as well as to develop personal skills like intercultural competence.
All right.
The assumption that in early exchange experience enhances further international mobility was somehow basic to the whole design for the study. The results of the online survey indicate very strongly that this is the case. Those responded who declared having other international experience were asked in the what way they went abroad again. Studying abroad is the most common way to gain further international experience. Also very common is an internship or job or in other country, as well as traveling for the longer period. The interviewees were asked about the meaning of the high school exchange for their life today. Many assigned a high importance to this experience. Concerning the reasons for the high experience of the school exchange, the main reasons that was given many times was the stay in the host family. The only survey data show that most of the foreign exchange students do visit their friends and family, and the more time has passed since, the more likely it is. That's right.
Okay, Sandra, thank you. I just like to make one point about the exchange. Actually, for me, it's one of the best exchange we can find it. Besides to be at the university studying English in this case, you will have the opportunity for talking with the personnel who are you living with the family or with the native persons. And any question for Sandra?
Yes, I have.
Please, Mayra.
Okay, Sandra, what skill are acquired with the exchange programs?
Yes, my turn. Exchange programs play an important role in the normalization of the transnationalization of societies. This includes not only the visit of their host country, many of them conduct later in life. The research on traditionalization education so far has usually regard the, the mobility as reaction of the individuals to the demands of globalization. The high social relevance of high school exchange programs in general is shown.
Okay, very good. Any more question, Ivor? Anybody else? Okay, we are gonna
No,
keep going
no
on.
question. No question.
Okay, Hyberg, thank you. I think Kedri has an intervention right here. He's gonna talk about his topic. Danielle?
Hi, companions.
Hello, Kedri, how are
Uh,
you?
I have a question for the partner.
Okay, please.
Um, what is the time offered by the exchange programs? This is my question, companion.
Yes, Sandra, you know the time? How I supposed to be for take this exchange?
Um, Repeat, please, partner, the question.
How do I supposed to be for making an exchange program? You are to be 18, 16, 17, 20, or 40, or 60, or how old you are supposed to be for taking the exchange program?
Okay, age, the age.
Yes, the age.
Okay. This paper deals with long terms stay abroad at high school level in which students are generally placed on host families and visit the school on regular basis. They are in most cases between 15 and 18 years old.
18. So 18. I need to be 18 to make an exchange, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, any more question? Okay, Kedri, could you talk please about your topic?
Thanks, companion.
All right, pleasure.
Um, I chose the question. Um,
No, your topic, your issue.
my topic.
Yep.
Yes, my topic is the teachers' candidate opinions of the Erasmus student exchange program. And this study contains teacher candidate opinions who spend a portion of their educational career abroad as participants in the Erasmus program regarding the academic, cultural, and personal gains of the program. Using the quantitative research method, this study focuses on the poema that researchers are the aware of about, in the which they do not have detailed information. As such, is a being designated a phonetical study. The workgroup of the study consists of students from Eriskan University's Faculty of the Education who participated in the Erasmus program during of the 212 and 211 and 212 and 213 academic years as a data collection tools. Semi-structured interview from the prepared by the research was used. The data collected for the study were analyzed using the content analysis method. Upon the analysis of the data, it was concluded that the teacher candidates who participate in the Erasmus program obtain different academic, cultural, and personal gains. It might be suggested that this question will be beneficial for the teacher candidate both of the personal and the subject. That this question will beneficial for the teacher candidate, both the professionals and daily live. When the aims of the Erasmus programs are considered, it's observed that the spectative effects of the program for the participant in this study have been achieved. More detailed studies might be conducted in the future to relevant and Erasmus program level of the student is the terminal participants change as change experiences and observed and user relational to academic, cultural, and personal improvement.
Okay, Kedri, thank you. Do we have a question for Kedri?
Yes, I have a question.
Please.
What are Erasmus students' opinions regarding their cultural gains and the end of the program?
Okay, Kedri, can you answer?
Repeat me the question.
Okay,
What
what does it mean?
what are Erasmus students' opinions regarding their cultural gains at the end of the programs?
Okay. Um, wait a moment. For this question is the in the order increase the external validity of the study being convenient. The activities performed in our methodology were planned and detailed. Specifically, The study's method and designs is participants, the data collection tools, the data collection process, how the washing was analyzed and the evaluated were explained in detail and the support with tables.
Okay, good. Anything else? Anybody else? No more questions? Okay.
No more.
I'm gonna explain you my topic. It's the effectiveness of having a native language partner. According with the Language Exchange Program, or LEP, it's a topic that all of yours are talking in this debate. Has It's a very good opportunity to understand the different cultures as well as the language or the wording or dialect. Is gonna direct us to understand their opinions and feelings about certain topics, giving some insight to the people and their culture. When we're talking about insight, we have the opportunity to know the culture from this country through the native instructor or through the native teachers, or the person who's gonna help us as partner in the classroom. We can reach a good level. That's a very good point because we will be exposed to more idioms, slangs, expressions, or extensive vocabulary. When you are traveling to another country, you will find out easily slangs, and you don't have the slang. You won't find slangs, many slangs in the dictionary. So this is opportunity, a very good opportunity for interact with them and find out good vocabulary at any time. Besides that, the students normally feel very comfortable when the native person is gonna there to the classroom because they have the curiosity for listening the persons from other place. Um, to speak with the native provides you a good experience for your pronunciation. They are very sociable persons, and they try to teach you whatever they have or whatever you want to know. They will repeat you, and they are very patient persons. And that's it. If you have any question, please let me know.
Yes, thank you, Jose Wilson.
It's my pleasure.
I have question about the native speaker because are they a real teacher English?
Well, actually, they are not. The most of them are professionals, but they are not real teachers in a language. They are accounting, or they are persons that like to travel a lot, and they come here for an opportunity for know this culture, to know this country, or to know South America. So they exchange their knowledge for the opportunity to know another world. Any more question?
Yes,
Okay.
Jose,
Yes, please.
I have
One
a
more.
question.
Yes, please.
Is it easy find out a native speaker?
Well, if we are talking about in Colombia, it depends. It's according to the area where you are. If you are in a capital, yes, you will find it's easy to find a native person. But if you are far away from the capital, it's a little bit difficult. According to the political situations, they prefer to come to the capitals, but not to the other areas where it's dangerous for them. One more point is easy if you are in the capital, but if you have enough money for pay them. If they are professional, probably they're gonna charge you for a good amount of money. Unfortunately, in Colombia, we as a teacher, we don't receive a good salary, and as well as for them, the government, I think, is doesn't care if we have a good or not good education. Thank you. Anybody else who want a question for me?
Yes, I have a question.
Please.
Could you tell me an advantage that come with the native?
Sure. The main advantage for getting in touch with them, it's they are always available to teach you. They are not selfish. They are persons they really like to interesting for you teaching English. One more advantage is they don't speak Spanish. If they don't speak Spanish, you are forced to find the way for understanding them. You don't have the opportunity for listening from them in Spanish. This is a very good advantage. And one more is the good vocabulary they are gonna give into you. And they, like I told you before, they're always able for telling you whatever or any question you make them. Okay, guys, so we have any more question right here?
No, I only have the conclusion.
Okay, please, thank you. Ira.
Okay, classmates, is the end this panel. This activity over a year abroad has shown us the pros and cons of having the possibility of accessing programs that allow us to be abroad, strengthen our knowledge, and also with the opportunity to work. It's important to know when we have the way to go abroad and now everything about the destination we are going to take. That's all.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you. One more, besides the talking about Mayra, it's very important to know that for exchange, sometimes they ask you to have at least a B2 or B1 level in English according to the Common European Framework. Okay, Sandra, you gonna tell something?
Yes, I have a conclusion.
Okay, very good.
In all topics, the interculture is very important. The
Absolutely.
leads to more intercultural competency of the participants, to better school performance, to a wider view of the world. How to be regarded as exposed construction. There is no way to measure the real impact of such an experience as with any experience in life.
Good. Absolutely. I agree with you. The experience is very, very, very important, especially with the language. You have the opportunity, so don't think twice. And if you have the possibilities to do an exchange, it's very important to do because you are going to get a very, very good knowledge. Anybody else? Okay,
Mm,
Hyper.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for sharing their knowledge were very significant for learning. In conclusion, I can say that each topic was very important because everyone talks about the importance of learning English. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Hi, thank you to everybody. Thank you, Sandra, Mayra, Kevry. Thank you very much for your support and for your cooperation in this very important topic. Have a nice, a wonderful afternoon. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank
Good afternoon, all.
Okay,
thanks
companions.
for all.
I just have the thank you for participation of this activity and know the views of the